Okay. Okay. And no be bisa. It looks like Nipa Bebre atidin Justin Kodua. But Obi among for intimation down for moon sense supporting say and he found a rising free and they were person obey treasure for penny edema a party like the New Patriotic Party. My mama say briefly. Where have you come from? I do some pen so
me that's my main cham say cheti phone no more mo share Facebook. Sabi me fa afidie so actual man penny His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Sabi nadaro man ti na meti baby ene obi a woti bia NPP so one say chair ne started polling station elections na ya to constituency area region for video so ama omo modin kunum nyina trinkwa ene omo a enye nya say better luck next time CJ Justin Frimpong Kodua there Dodona from GFK me amini nti obi hwe me Facebook foforo mi anka ho me amanim ni na medite Adom FM high na wo hwe ma bakosema sabi obi a onimi bia no se Kumasi ne wo me to be precise Ashtown me obi a mabusuam no NPP edinhini pa wo mpa ye mo to NPP abusuam ti nyama wa se me nanamu mienu abeye regional chairman and regional secretary of NPP da. And the Ashanti region. Okay. Era Dr. Kwame Donkofo. On the Ashanti regional chairman. On the first chairman na Busumi Biano Chia party from his own pocket. Wow. In Ashanti region. Sad time now 90s. Now will be a month for credit so met me you many more NPP. On that pencil. And no Chia party and me nana era mobidi akoso be a regional secretary NPP. Ti so nyina na me kai era don Kodua ebuko ne fie bon NPP sa 90s no era Safo Dumo Dr. Selby mo lawyer Kodua mo nyina major kwashiga na kopon ne crancy no mo ba ye fie ho sa ti me nyini NPP mo me so nyina na wo hwe ewie a Abraham Ko University my first degree me land economy sad time so me rise be land economy land management development student association president a hopper na meka se me amayo seminar okay because I was student leader na me kai 2005 His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo sad time no a foreign affairs minister na tech ye program na fina Asante Otum for my be the chancellor for KN University the Omampeni Nana Dubai. Now for your 12 Beneria Mampeni for we need 2004. Tonight's a summary year aspirants Boabo for to contest for NPP flag brashim. Be sure Omampeni Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo not catch him. So young man, I've heard good things about you. I want you to support and join my campaign to become the flag bearer from NPP. Okay. To me we school 2006, me national service we straight to mainstream politics. Ashanti region say now then time regional chairman or era Roberta Mankwa na almost my year juma could be for posters constituency could be a computer posters we could have information we bra for the command be more like an errand boy for the regional executives and I'm saying now be almost mommy be maybe I they realize I was very diligent and very meticulous with how I handle information and things. Until 2008, at a very young age, I think 22, 23, Ashanti region in a collation of NPP resource. Wow. At that time,
2008.
Yes. At that time, I mean, hold the party position. But because of that short encounter,
any GD and Pennyfono,
that day now, na Ashanti regional minister na wo Nyankopon fa ne currency Ira Uswansa na Ira Kandapa on the defense minister 2000 is Okaya na Ira Dr. Kwame Amakotofo Nyankopon fa ne currency Ira Eugene Entry MP and Ira Collins do the bones ni wonya wo meeting and they all agree say I should do the coalition and I'm setting up the coalition center for Ashanti region 2008
at that young age
the Iwe ya Jafofi Antwata ya Kotwaba you lose 2008 unya me come back that period was the low moment in my life because I brand to work school where we more pay you may be more bank it more to crime would have been politics right from school. Now I got to lose. Then what is next? Somewhere 2009 2010 na era FFanto na opeso sabe Ashanti regional chairman ti yo kasi me janu akra me kaipa ye ba ye konima o mampena na dan kwakufu adifie we share me small kinds. Oh, young man, we lost the elections, we couldn't win. Now both of us are unemployed. Then kind of then I'm pretty bizarre and say, so what am I going to do now? And I'm so I want to remain in politics. And also, well, if you want to do politics, you must understand politics is a long stretch. And you can be in power one day, you'll be out of power the next day.
Yeah.
So he would advise me to pursue law, so that at least I'll be more independent. Whether my party is in government or not, I can hold form on my profession.
Yeah.
The law school I'm going around, maybe if you know.
Okay. Futua Nanado Adom then at that young age, you know. And I'm a law. Okay.
Me call me degree me law man party man too. Then Irafefan to be a regional chairman. The regional executive appointed me as deputy regional youth organizer for Ashanti region. 2012, I knew, you know, party no phone was me year because in 2012 I also again collated the results for Ashanti region in 2012.
Okay.
Then I'm Hanamasum party for na me year the coalition I won and became the regional youth organizer, now the substantive regional youth organizer in 2014. Ohopa na me no wa munya my uncle Brobo. Samioku, then as national youth organizer, then me as Ashanti regional youth organizer, the youth organizer for the stronghold of the party.
Yeah.
Jumadi and TT youth rings, you took kind length and breadth of the country, TESCON orientation for young men and women. You all saw in 2016 how the youth really rallied together to win the elections. As member of the national youth wing, I was the chairman for the constitutional and legal affairs because not more legal background. Yeah. Many time you share me TESCON regulation. Okay. For TESCON for more party name. I me boy ya ni ya nakopa darama to me by 2016. I'm penny a share a juma a boy, you know. I became the CEO of YE and as Samuel Kube the board chairperson for the YE. At YE so for 5 years, I've been the longest serving CEO of YE. Yeah. We all know YE history in WhatsApp. But under my watch, I'll be able to manage YE up to this point. I'm YE. And I with my cassette, I got the national clout. Because as YE CEO, say be a material, minimum didn't come on. Your budget, the bear approval, it has to go to Parliament. Yeah. At Parliament also, majority, minority. Here, cried a committee on employment. Minority leader, Honorable Haruna Idris, is part of the committee. You know, Mushia, Ira don't come on those things. Yeah. So, me call her, make presentations, I'm able to defend our budget. I also said, me MMDC for Taratishia, many political parties, NDC and NPP, party force at the national level, many national youth organizer and program be our involvement, national organizer, national organizer, the organizational ring, you know, I became part of it. Okay. And since then, my relationship with the party and idea crumbs are and then I could pandarama, my boy knew her. Maybe I best party for at this year. Okay.
Yane lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodua na train como CEO YEA and NPP General Secretary hopeful and yane train como lawyer with such a rich experience. Amanyo semu nka yewo positions be national organizer or if you want to serve at the national level treasurer or I mean you could even attempt some vice chairperson and also youth organizer be why the general secretary lawyer
see what share my history. I'm someone naturally who is an administrator. My mom father said even at young age, in school, Ashanti region, collation of resource. A mom to administer it. Maybe chief executive officer for youth employment agency. You know, general secretary is a CEO of the party. Yes. Until with 5 years as CEO of a government institution, state institutions. And me a company a secretary say be lawyer for the firm. If my background as a lawyer, my knowledge about the law, about constitutional issues, it's me trust here, I'm sure I'm well cut out to be a general secretary than any other position. Because Metro, Mekai, Metrichim, and Shenko for. I see myself more as a general secretary than any other position.
Okay. Kwasi, lawyer.
Yes, the numbers are lawyers. Also, you see yourself more position for the position. Are you saying there will be on your lawyer on to me handle that position, Nana?
Oh, we share party about Kosama, and lawyer from Kana, general secretary NPP. But me, it's an added advantage. It's a mammy. Say, in a sense, say, we share baby a party in general CC. We share when from polling station, from constituency level, party organization, no maybe we have maintained a cost. With my legal background and with the constitution as my guidance, it be a no maybe we have case because a lawyer need the Okojina quarter benchmark at the memo, and then you be the memo CJ with Macas or be the name and but as a lawyer, you're expected to know. Maybe a constitution, or maybe we have party in a year, it's me, one, meet my from the administrative point.
That is near my Benza.
We share, for instance, Article 3:1 of our party constitution. It says the party must have register of members and it should be updated every 6 months.
Okay.
And then, no, Kase, NPP, should any credible register be our.
Wow.
I'll bet Mark say, we share Ghana and NPP members, it be a 2,000, it be a 1 million AAC. We don't know.
Why duty no so be ensure say mobile registered members.
Again, Article 10.75 of NPP Constitution. Or say the General Secretary shall oversee the operations of the party activities. The register of membership is part of party activities. What you say? And he said, we are a political party. Now new register. It's like going to a war without knowing your troops. What you say? And now I'm seeing any register any party ID cards for our supporters. And now I'm seeing any party ID cards say members cannot pay dues. Say, I could see, oh, a castle you couldn't. That's all quite sorry. Now we try to do so. Some castle, you know. Problems bar polling station elections. One of them. Key power or fundamental problem issued them by because of any register. Because really? You were yes. Because say you will register. Now your Tom forms are input say be and this new create my forms ni bi. Name vetinasi. And you be fire on my register. Nya check say CD because you share your register him within him. Say be within him with my contest. A toss be a good standing. So your party near ne say within your register keke. Yes, we share dues. You share unshare dues. Unshare dues, that means you are not of good standing. The casa normal way in our ha catching Indian baby. And nam says I normal way in Suntina, Metimi, Macau, we cry or Kayaho, a show in ma, who cry on your NPP, a show in my crowd Kayaho, and the Fed Mafia. But your document be a while a guide ya, Casa issues be uncle. And to me, I may bois na party for your maduma. As general secretary of the party, no manner constitution can say what you may say. Another example, Article 10.71, or say the general secretary shall be the head of the national secretariat and shall be a full-time employee of the party.
Full-time employee.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So be a full-time employee of an institution. What it means is that I'm a PBS sorry
yeah.
Say the master betna. Yes, a busumi chameka. And to say be a full-time employee. Say CG, Oban NPP officer, yes, to me boy.
Yeah.
Say a full-time employee now your party executive now frame ya within working hours. I saw said to me coming. And to say be Obika say be NPP adwuma no untimi ne full timer, particularly as general secretary. That we have not read the constitution. And if you have not read the constitution, you'll be able to mind up here.
No, but we've had this response from yes. Say MPP party adwuma and enya will be in full time, because then how are you able to get to the grounds? There are other obligations that maybe home say well, you have to become resourceful, because there's so much financial obligations and also who pia bontin na ni pagina ho. As I say near the party need to be to akabo so no and now the best then you can't function properly as the general secretary. Who you saying?
It kind. The constitution can only says so for full-time employment.
Yes.
2, say empo be bintimate office. Maybe it's possible. Maybe I'm here training with Boga. Maybe I'm here training with Kumasia. It's all part of the job. It's part of your duty as general secretary.
Yes.
What you say?
Yes.
Name Oka say untimate part office because of say BSO Kopesika. Why would you make maybe? Na deba me no nyadwen. Sebi, let us not reduce the role or duty of general secretary. Say party for be hawadwen de biskasem. Sebi, Hira Dambuchi or the general secretary da.
Yes.
Hira or hint or the general secretary da. Hira Kwabeja upon the general secretary da. Ana Hira Sejon sabi the general secretary da. As general secretary, predominantly your duty is about human management. See, you bet my bamenchen. Say, be our opesika on ho. Me nibi. But it's how I'll communicate to you as my make catch up. Be a mean national man, but over corner. What so at least me background could be a TM or a Macassa. And I'm mostly Obia no Bia no ba party a quite in the Bepisca.
Yeah.
Obua na
you be an how near Sika. You are not barefoot to
be taken. Obua. What was free or two car, that's why a fucker free drapper. Maybe for Lambushi, but trying and Sankan, but or Babek, as same CBC. No about a quarters. Najina secretary be a minho. Bacono 1. Dabamebu. If there's something here, no best of a comment. And as Entina party from penny for Tina say, there are 10 other positions. There are now other positions. Why will you think that the constitution will say it is the only general secretary who's supposed to be a full-time employee? There should be a reason behind it. So what the person what's now until now when they see big chauka, they should be behind.
Yeah.
You track as a tra or ne yejuma. You see any of them antika yakase sa provision or constitution yet mean fine yejuma there. And that means the constitution
yeah. Okay.
Now, Mebacho, what if Nipane practice a virtual office?
Virtual office in the day.
So, well, at least, or fear crano to me, Juma. And not necessarily say, or about office.
It's party for the show I am raw fear. Now, you make a party as seminal, Sana, I could super catch them you.
Because the Kai pass a beside JB, or see as part of it, or pretty virtual office. So, whatever goes on in the office,
he's aware. Yeah.
Are you aware?
And that is a problem we will have as a party, and we are having as a party. Because, Sebi, the person didn't baby out. CG, and to me, took a free tamaliaban. Be doing kind of friend of Busa said, CG fee away, or I could see us and pay away. And I come also someone to fear. So what's fear? Now, my phone, now my friend, Adom FM, a virtual interview. But why will you come to Adom FM? To come and sit behind a microphone or the console, because a man a Juma share no. Yeah. Say so Babette now ye Juma me boy.
Any issue, Pacho.
Your party administration. Party now catch or say you are going to head the National Secretariat. What you say?
Yeah.
Party say National Secretariat na so now ye Juma. And it will reason to yes, I do. Say party for show up. Concerns are a party for any party for can say be a national headquarters. You who party paid for in Yansem no Moncasa. Baby, I'm no by your dream, say, nipa, it will be a home bedroom. It be our Sarah Pana, say be a ready, no be an pressure item that they be want to encouragement. It's understandable. And no, if you make that argument, it's fine. Or it be able to kind party national. But among national executives, your national congress, and my delegate got to Abamaya. Or more to Abamaya, there was a reason for it. So I same here on with my catch. So much share on here, meboa. And the same po me as general secretary say be a see job office one day na me know among your national officers we will agree among ourselves. So from Monday to Friday, and next year Crabba headquarters you should meet one elected officer or hold team consensus.
Yeah.
You see, they be a make a point be say party be an opposition. Normally be boama ultimately win elections. One is the reign of change. Perception say nipa you kotwa ba yes say ba na ba foforo. But we a party in government a normal be me and ne bukwetia. One, apathy. And two, your party management.
Yeah.
And three, the public perception about your party. Adi apathy ba kese pa ma political party wa be tell lose votes. Any vote a floating vote but no call vote no say omo aba no. If we say in 2016 CJ me show adam me hu na me ba office am metro. Now in 2017, 2018, me ba office na me hu what message are you sending? The response is, you say the 12 mama winning, you show more you.
In South Sunechi.
In South Sunechi.
So, VAT, no man wiper.
What you say? And I told you, Obi free say, ya boa my partner about power. It be a me nyashi, me who she. You go for be almost a kakakam de boa partner. You book conform koye juma de boa partner. As part of party management, me as general secretary, I should be in the party headquarters. Listen to concerns of party people. Let them feel important. Do any man be encouraging? Do any man you keep on assuring, give them hope. Okay. These are the rules and make us as general secretary. We can help to address apathy in the party.
Okay. But see, just a quick one. Now, lawyer me pacho, but this is the current executives of Moses say Omonedimu winning election 2020.
Yes.
With all the challenges, the difficulties, they won.
Yes.
Why do you think they should change a winning team?
CJ, any question simple. Yes, political party be our coalitions to win. But Bubusa will be about 2020 elections. About 80 to 90 people are not happy about the results. You can say in a very simple way, say if we need, it matter what we want. But
imagine
Sada now open. And the reason being that from 2000 Abambia a second term will increase the number of seats in parliament. I can give you the figures. You see, Iraq before in 2000 elections, the person analysis. In 2000 elections, NPP came into power with 100 seats. Right? Yeko 2004. Iraq before increasing the seats to 128. 228.
Yeah.
From 100, 2000, 2004 to 120.
2128, yeah.
One can make arguments say in 2000 there were 200 seats. In 2004, near 230 seats. But it's 2 seats. You could have equally also lost that seat to NBC.
Yeah.
So you can say you increase from 100 to 128. NDC winning 2008. They won with 116 seats. NDC called 2012. They won with 148 seats. So from 116 to
148. Yeah.
NPP, ye winning in 2016. We won with 169 seats. Yeko 2020. We won with 437 seats. Some analysis now. So it's the first time I might the second time. Instead, I say, "Well, appreciate it by city."
Yeah.
We'll lose. You also agree with me that in first term 2017, we introduced several flagship programs in the country. Restoration of the teacher training allowances, one district, one factory,
free SHS,
one constituency, one ambulance.
Yeah.
Oshesa normal ye na. You should expect say in 2020 you should have done better. And we are about a political party. Normal we are waiting here. Now when you have votes, CG, we are board of directors of that company. Will you be happy? No. Let's be frank. Will you be happy? Then, so normal ya fees in high school. Second term, intimacy and fees in high school.
Yeah.
Second term, intimacy and restore teacher training allowance because why?
Yeah.
And I will share the man economy be a qua. The ANC say boy no my to maintain it. And to be baby no junior then question mark. What is going to happen in 2024? So it's a worry for any well-meaning NPP Nibia. Sebi, me met some of you so. Embu national officers abun fiana semen kase general secretary wa nade. Why na juma why ebi. Nenso so 2024 there we need a new person. Someone what na say what share situations no problems say woman as a party. Ekas okay. These are the issues they see here. At the Gruntia be a 2020 normal queen no ABCD. Na me buana me general secretary. E be hwese sa no mane nsia. Na inkodi nya 2024. Nipa krade bi eka. In fact, Yesu Christo koba asase so be nsanche no e no manya du be mkwana no afro nipa. Sometimes in politics and certain changes be happening to have someone who can re-energize the base. If you're not nipa crowd sense on CJ, you who star nina, you must see an out here. Abakosemo. In 2008, Ira Ketia, the first time I know a general secretary, he won elections for NDC Meboa. 2008. In 2012, he repeated it. In his third term, 2016. So Quebec says hard time pan experience war I to us. But he lost. Until elections there, every election behind the dynamics. And now, many party for Kasa, between some party for Kasa, I can. I can see now the party is looking out for a general secretary with my party for Adom. A general secretary who can inspire party full soldiers. Someone see Kodua, and cast Kodua. Una general secretary, and the party no cry and the city no mayor why you I represent hope for people who are almost free say, oh, it be a bad crime who she, a bad crime, and frame and country. I could see one problem I could hear party in the same. You uncle for my bay police station executive, or many horses say, oh my guy, it might be a constituency officers. Young Kofa is some former MPs. Young Kofa is some maybe a former appointees. It be mudia. It be mudia in the sense that you see a free mono as a party in Kaiom. Young Kofa said, Bomo, a jaw, moon yeremo, or my jam mobusia. And no kind people as a man, said be one show man palm machines or go so. People feel said, or mobusia for survey party no by intimate Kaiom. Show them, bomb, and then go for Motiasi. But the few said they have become irrelevant in our party. How do you break the eight when people are bitter, when there is pain in people's heart? So now, Buana made general secretary as part of programs I made a banner. At least, say, at least making a making CJ feel say, a human or by a ma party no party kai. AF, that was. One day be a event ya bomb abaso. It is such a person, say be a before call in Mukra with Jamanica. The bush and be a kunafo be with Yankebi or T baby, ya caution. Ya kind of party we as a boy, it's my boy kakra. You see, these are the things that we do as a political party to win elections. because all coalition nanka ordinarily the poor beto aba amount S1 koto aba it means you lost votes. And in 2024 so have votes bia because every vote matters bia. That is where we are going to get it from. Ebiem you oppositioner a core more boy party pan the diaspora party. NPP ahoɔden ne pa kɛseɛ pa ne gyina amanɔne party na your branches na wɔ hɔ no. The opposition UK4, US4, Canada4 support on the party no. Logistics, it's funds, it's car, or multi back Ghana adopted constituency be Edwa. But your Alabama is different. With the more now for talk to them. Some few say in your power now, you have neglected them. Obuwa over to coin for Abuchaba. I'm a piscal. I could see or buy headquarters or buy no or better general secretary, or better party planning for a trap picture, you know, made in common. I'm on a near party near Cose. Yes, I chill with the Omo Yawa. He feels recognized and appreciated. National conference, national programs. At least as a show of recognition, Party Credit Marker said, you sponsor one person from the diaspora. Umbra conference, maybe. All of this is part of motivation, letting people know, say, you're good on me. Ebra me my dream say, me babe pre-general secretary. I could see any CJ, but Sansi, a general pa, a bompire, your consultation. Every day, Article 10 account about the duties of the general secretary. Yeah. And Kaka 1075 was say, I shall oversee the operations of the party. I shall coordinate activities of the party and of the employees of the party, from constituency to region, external, national. In 2020, we had 28 members of parliament losing their seat, incumbent. 28 members of parliament. Out of 28, 22 normally ministers of state, ministers or deputy ministers. I question is CJ. And you think it's not a worry for party members? They say, you were ministers, I'm saying MPs who are So, me as general secretary, what should I do to make sure that they see 2020 a BCB? I have video so I'm 40. My two boys are research and analysis. Obia one by one, they see you. Some of them I can share with you. You see, one, I will be in the normal. So we a minister, we are Juma on crime meetings, we be too kind to say. But remember, say politics about visibility. Nico focus on for not to Obama. Say CG, yeah, beba, yeah, fasha beba. I saw ye baby beba. You who CG? Yeah. Hey, CG, so you to Obama, you who oh the end train 2024 by betrayal. You see, all these are part of it. Me, as general secretary of the party, Article 1075 now overseeing the activities of the party, it's my duty to make sure the minister balances his time with his work at the constituency. Okay. What I say? Because when they are the CEO of the party, it's not. See, a book an example now, man. You see, I will introduce a reporting system in the party. Reporting system is knowing what is happening in the constituencies in the country to your regions. And TBA weekly in the program in the program in the course the Ben SMP the MP current me my book camera crash dinner second back with Jamamano.
Especially constituencies are MPs, as house ministers.
Yes.
Okay.
And so on to me crowd be hey, when the penny bar was my dinner secretary Panabo, the BBC in the course. You see, all this increases your visibility. It also be the name is many MPs in a bay argument. I was see me no Casame Fui 137 MPs and must all be a number of phones. Then there's a MPB frame. No meant me a fascinating me a interview. Yeah, me Pia, me check him on MP frame. And as general secretary, my office will build that close relationship with the MPs. At problems of course for more constituency or no course for here more bit in their bomb. All these are part of a year it may be party management. I make one. Two, in life you say if you fail to plan,
you plan to fail.
You plan to fail. And elections is a process, not an event. From now to 2024, your party, your programs, your policies, no maybe it should be geared towards 2024. You cannot run an ad hoc programs. When to me, and you say your contribute elections. Now, as a political party, it be a date to the election, a date to the program. Not national logistics, not logistics. It be a time no more here, no be here a week ago.
Yeah.
What's your say? Apart from that, your national calendar, your days be why your holidays, your days be why to me something. Or your party program and activities in your you plan along all these things, and I can assure you. With my training as land economist, as lawyer, all these things are there. Party management and make us and be another group. They be a make myself. A test conform. They are more like the young intellectual rank of our party. And then look, I say, as a test conform, we don't have database of our test members. Any more or we test conform, we don't have. So how do you break the 8 when you don't have a database of intellectual ring of the party? As a party, your ideology school I can was and now bet you bit me say NPP ni NDC pen. Matibi difference behind them. Metisa asem na it me shimakuma because our history tradition is not the same as NDC. Because in the early and towards the late 90s, over car Sundays. So who fina ko talking pointer. You will know say you can't economist once you see someone like H. Mensah or Dr. Kofi Kodua
talking for the NPP.
You can't be a law Papa Usman Kuma na say be a assassin dan Kwakufado. You can't women and children affairs abon say Gladys Asma, Christian Chachamo, Tezana Tegumo Ekasa. You see, our ideology school now we need to orient our TESCON institution for about NPP, what we stand for, and the kind of people are training in the party. And it'll be as well as a communication conform. A NPP communication conform. Amount for the communication in your word. As General Secretary, I got Article 1075 of overseeing activities of the party. Communication can be given. A communication, normal 9. And it determine the output. 1, the person speaking. 2, information I will crack. 3, the medium. And 4, duration of the communication. And then your communicators are more but most of them are struggling. Because the information in Ukraine Pakrona, even not Makasa. Sebia Metia Mekase. And this in Etia. Or Shashia, NPP buyer, Majisica, Pepe Pim say, you who them this can be
no information we are from government. And I'm on your share. Mr. Government will be a friend delivery tracker by. Yeah.
But as a party, we should tell her to suit. Yes, we are there. And see, me as General Secretary, I'm introducing what we call electronic information hub. The can say to communicate to be or baby or smartphone. If I app tell me to CG control, a cassie buy in your share. Maybe I'll just type rules. On the app, rules are NPP and regional or district or kilometers in it should appear. See a case schools are yes in see a case economy comparative analysis and this time economy to say and then economy to say. It is when the communicator has this information, no input or send an exceptional communicator crowd with the information you'll be able to defend. And it be with NPP as a party, Titina near NPP a crash for party, NPP. There's nothing wrong with NPP being a crash for party. We have people who are professors, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have experts. They are not sitting on the fence. Who are supposed to be speaking on specific issues? They are not doing it. They are not communicating about assembly law or bekebi, assembly economics or bekebi, assembly petroleum or bekebi, assembly health or bekebi. What stretching the background? It be a hundred in the field, but and now say Adom for Afrinity. That's all. Obekebi. Yeah. And to these organizational things now, DSM mission. Then lastly, as a party in government, one thing is I could tell the public perception. Perception about your party. It also influences whether you win elections or lose elections. Me, I'm a general secretary. A normal ban year. I should see CJ as an ally. It doesn't matter. Say CJ trouble, baby, I will talk about baby. As a man, what tin on my say, I dear ban year. So I'll be the friend to the media. It's about communication. Obu okwa we ka se woni me nyaadwen but uma me kwa ma yetie to bo ase chichirim e ma no ma bia e bi kwa bu okwa na wonim otiase. So as general secretary of party no, you are supposed to oversee say the party relationship with the media is solid. The party relationship with the civil society is solid. If I come in, I agree with you, but at least umama the recognition to explain your side. And when you are normal, you share your call in 2024. I mean, na party father Roma, be general secretary. I intend to roll it out and see to the implementation of it. See, beside analysis, bitch, and into me, your confidence, say, NPP as a political party, yet to 2 year normal we should be able to win 2024 elections. There's a reason for that. You see, the BR 92, 96, I'm a shadow fan castle because when they're not for democracy, no, in neighbor. But by 2000, no one's afraid of democracy, no,
any matter.
In 2000, NPP won first round with 48.2%, and NDC now 44. Second round, NPP now 56.9%, and NDC now 43.9%. What do you call 2008? 2008, NPP was leading the first round in a 49.3, and NDC now 47.9. In the second round, NDC won with 50.2. What the bar fast forward 2016 now, NPP won with 53.85, and NDC now 44.4. The make business say when NPP is winning elections, it beats NDC power. The margins are when NDC is winning, they all struggle to win. NDC in coalition now 51% from 2000. Eba, they say, in fact, Omanya be 50.7, 50.8, 50.9. But NPP to me quite 56. And it tells you say naturally Ghanaians have soft spot for NDC. If you have to go by for NPP, if you have to go by this analysis. The Ghana for quite 12 by TNPP reluctantly based on the statistics I've been there. Then Ghana for share free NPP form. Then Ghana for per se mom. And no, I know the answer. But I mean cannot. See, I'm a bonny team just no money. I can assure you say 2024 NPP win the elections.
Yani lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodua na and Komo COYA and NPP General Secretary hopeful and I know and Komo. I said that man ne plans ne news wadi hunu wachire mu ye pa kwasi
lawyer what can we don't you think say age wise experience in that position is not on your side? You are too young to be a general secretary. Because Oba, the professors, the ministers, all the people, you are going to superintend over them.
You see, I was people about Kosem. In 1992, now a general secretary, now a friend no, Ajinim Boat. You call the second term. Or you win here. The third term, somewhere in 1998, a certain young man who was between 38 and 39, sorry, so about contesting. Or sorry, no, that time, then people cried there, and yet said, Benin, in Buya, and I for them here. You have people like DJ Darocham, Haruna Isekumo, or Doi Sykes, GH Mensamu in the system, including session allowed Dankwa Kufado. But then, a 30 young man between 38 and 39. On the crowd there, unlike me, on call, no coalition, be a man to so about that. No said, Bo Mayor, why you see you being poor, because I had more about our experience. But one that man called Dambuchi stood against that experience. I didn't Boatia. No, I had 2 terms general secretary. But party for to Abaman. And then you can't NPP about Kwasama. You can never mention one of the most successful general secretary without talking about Dambuchi. Dambuchi was young, very energetic, but party for himself, he had a vision. So the minimum to make a cancer and say money to Abaman. In any case, and now we share a Viasima. The world has changed. France, Macron, already Prime Minister, know this. He was in the 30s. Justin Trudeau, Canada, he was in the 30s. Finland, Prime Minister. Chile, Prime Minister, is around the late 20s. So these people are not general secretaries. So they are heads of state of countries, and they are managing their economy or the economy of those countries. Until November 40 years. Ghana Constitution pursued the presidents or with the same. No 40.
40, yeah.
And so if I can contest for presidency, I didn't attempt to contest for general secretary of our party. And two, they say is that age is just a number. The Pakon say be a junior voting. The obit me here about party no man and here come I say. Now CJ, and to say be me your lawyer and when your case now the bar. Make us a case no call. Say me sir. Me boy. They say that's what you are saying. As we call hospital now, I call to be a 25 years when they doctor barbershop. You see, it's about Juman and the Pakon and the Barber. Me bet San and Sikodia Asma can say we am Karasem. A be Asma can. Untimin Yan crack. Oh boy. You are challenging me based on as my make.
As I won't need depth. As I can somehow can crazy. So but
if you sit here and you agree with me, say points I make, analysis I make, statistics I make, a factual, then you should tell you, say, I can also equally do the job as the general secretary of our party.
I see. I'm reading sorry, so no already a presidential primary and also so here anymore. There are camps, Alan Camp, Baumia Camp. Also so a fiance and I may be our dominant NPP before to Abama. But camp Ben our or Alan and our Baumia.
See, my main jam of video soon come and I'll quote it everywhere. Now, Michelle said, be asked my I'll tell them. Me mean support to be. That is my decision.
Presidential aspirant, no, won't support to be. You
see, I did a bit my deal as a political party. Say, me, the administrator of the party. Maybe she rules. A kind of fast with better a year flag bearer. A kind code of ethics a beba. Now, say, be may you menim Eddie Obiachia. Because what does it mean? That's I've taken side. ABIL Konipakona Medina Chino and Pony be winning. And to win can I reach out to CJ? On what moral grounds met my CJ or CJ Yakoto Bawolusu, name Mbabe Carrion? The person is bitter, the person is sad, the person feels cheated, said the system wasn't fair. And to me as general secretary, I have to stay away from the contest. Obi party for being a babiano. Or no na me yaba beton. I near yamu bia because of my conduct me I can always walk to anybody and talk to. And then me no kase. O man penya be de chi excellency Baumia. Me friend obefa. Wo hu ko be friend me back. You are lancha Martin. Me friend obefa. Wo hu ko be friend back. You are koto afie. Me friend obefa. Wo hu ko be friend back. You are ba cheja kon. You are Chicago MP Dugati.
Yeah.
And I have that cordial, respectful relationship with them, and I intend to maintain it that way. To buy my campaign team, you are Alan Nipawum, you are Baumia and Nipawum, you are Koto Nipawum, you are Bateja Konipawum, and they are comfortable with me because I've shown by conduct and action. Say, I mean business. I want to work. I don't want to take side. Say if I take side, that means Obi or Alan or Obi or Baumian will not be comfortable working with me because once we're interested. And I feel say as a party, a coin that anymore 2024, and your coin here, esi enye obi a obetima ka enya bom ene obi obeka se me ye we ni pentimo to abama me era senyon ye kotamale o make a statement bi yakobon fa ne currency se bi o man pay na ado ekufuado se twitwa ne nan kra se ya de den kra ye de be si wi barum am ya to abama no
sa se na anya party for binom de
anya party for de
yeah
ye kwato abom tutia no but na party for pe na etuma na abom tuma se etutia se John and we are normal ye kon party for person beti be can there obetima ye ama party no
okay
men fa honko issue
GFK yeah sorry you are certain of victory ubedin kunim
na me ya Adom na ahoden enne nkwa wo ha Ibia the next time I'll come to your radio station you'll be addressing me as the general secretary elect for the New Patriotic Party.
By percentage margin, ben, we share Juma Wawaye and the engagements are wire. GFK
NPP party no, how many mistake down? At any point in time, they know who should come and serve the party. Hey, my call Ghana Fana hanging at 16 regions. Many party for Kasa. And Kofor, you see, I'm sad that said, Obi Kasa no transfer me home. Obi can cram home. But the response, some party for Ka. See the election about Kosu July. No. You ask me, how come I got that vote? Na me check you
margin.
Any drew habu.
GFK, we wish you
my songs are not smiling songs.